All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Blueprints. It's actually November 13th on this day, which, my bad. We're gonna back it up here and check out the old outside room. I can't see a situation in which we don't do this immediately every time. I don't know. There was that one trade room, which I don't know. Yeah, right, this one. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. This thing maybe costs coins, which we also don't have. Let's try the trading post. It just kind of depends on what goes on here, but I guess we have to take it in order to know what goes on here. There's tea, there's dynamite. A little too dangerous to pick up. I feel like that might have something to do. What the hell is this? With the mine shafts and the stuff that's going on outside, presumably underground. Well, yes, underground. You have no items to trade. Well, forget items. Is this a... I don't know what this is. This is some kind of puzzle that I have no comprehension of. Why does that one turn yellow? Okay. I assume we'll find something on that someday. It doesn't make much sense right now. Well, if these buttons appear to reset, and this one turns yellow. Okay. We'll take something new probably every time, unless we see the shelter, because we know for sure we can complete the shelter safe now. It really cost... like 4 whole steps, because we got to go inside, which will count as one more. So, well, 6 steps. Yeah. Okay. Let's send it. We're just doing it. We're just seeing what's going on. The pantry is like the only way I've ever gotten coins in this entire game. We always have like a couple coins, and half of them are from the pantry. Spare room is just like a filler room. Yeah. Take me to the pantry. Let's just send it. And see where that takes us, really. Now, the billiard room has a puzzle, has stuff, turns right, which means we can split, go up and down, which I kind of like. And is there... checking if there's anything weird here. There's a coin on the bar. I gotta keep an eye out for just random stuff. Like non-guaranteed stuff, like that coin. So that because we need more money. Now, math. I think I remember how it works. 10 is 10. 1 plus 13 plus 16 is 17. Wonderful. 7 minus 7 plus 6 is 13 minus 4. Where's 9? Then 15 minus 11 is 4 times 3. I believe this is 12. Okay. 4 minus 2 times 7. 14. Okay. I don't... Oh, a silver key. We can use it if we don't have any keys. I don't know. We have to use it later. Definitely nowhere near now, and it also has to be a locked door in general, right? So, yeah. A den? Let's just get to, like, a dead end to the bottom. This, we learned last time, that counts as a bedroom, which is very interesting. We would have no benefit of this right now, and also I kind of want items laying around, so let's send it here to the den. We're not really looking for anything in these rooms besides, as I mentioned, just special stuff. You know, random chance things, and we're just progressing here. We're just chilling. Mailroom is a dead end. We can get the observatory. I don't want the observatory here. 2 items. Let's just trade in the trading room. But like a mailroom. Because a mailroom is also items. Just later. Do I need to go in here? I'm going to try just to see. But I don't believe there would be anything in here unless there's something random. So yeah, I shouldn't have even come in. Because it's after drafting the room, not after entering the room. Okay, more green rooms. We don't take a lot of green rooms. That could be good, that could be terrible, because they also, like, all cost gems. Oh, and that's what the terrace negates. Right. I love a Nook. As we saw on our stats page, Nook is top tier, because it has a key and it continues, and we have no keys. I'm going to take it. We should really try to take stuff we've never taken, because it could have more puzzle stuff. More lore, more things we need. Now we're oops, all dead end. The nursery's pretty decent. We're getting a lot of steps. The parlor has some items, or has some gems. If I'm going to dead end anyways, I'm going to take a real dead end, I think is really what I want. And let's invest a little bit. And we know this one also... 2 reroll dice. Interesting. Not a gem. There's usually a gem there for me, but today it's 2 dice. This is lock and clock, which we did correct at some point. Sorry, just look a little sus back here. Why does... It's just some of the floorboards have footsteps. Interesting. I don't think it's relevant, I just... It could have been. Okay, and back at the start, which is completely fine, honestly. We still have 2 paths here. We got some stuff. We got a mailroom. A nursery will help if we get more bedrooms, which we will. Example. I don't like any of those. Like a chapel's okay, but I don't like it. Spare room here. Pretty decent. I wish I had some gems. I'm gonna drop a spare room and then tilt. Because I want gems. I want rooms that could give us a gem. A hallway here is pretty sick. You keep getting the commissary. I can't even afford the commissary. I should really... What if there's cheap items in there? Okay. Closet, great. Parlor. Parlor's pretty solid. We get our gems, which I did say I literally wanted just now. We've also seen the car keys in here, which there isn't today. This box is the black box. This is false. This box is the blue box. This is false. The box that claims to be black has the gems. So it has to be the blue box? That has to be true, which means that they have to be here. Okay. It's a little weird, but it makes sense. what a weird thing. Okay, bedroom, 5 steps. We tilt. We want to hit that room anyways. We don't really want... we don't need to use a corridor. We don't really want the chapel. We'll probably need it eventually, but whatever. I dig this. Classic Reddington postcard. See no items anywhere. And we're going to tilt up with a commissary. I would like to see it. If I take either of these, I dead end and we go back to the entrance. That's a lot of steps. We get 15 actually. Or we can redraw. The commissary, it costs a gem, but it keeps us going, and we get to finally see what's in here. 50% off. Day 20 and 21. Maid's Day sale. Interesting. Does that only happen once ever? There's an arcade we can't use. We can't use arcade. 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 We can't use ar Is this the cabinet that's listed in the breaker box? It's not on right now. However, in the breaker box, there's no switch for it. Interesting. Okay, the password again that's cut off. The commissary is closed from 12 to 16. This is false. It's a red memo. With, without, yeah, this is the stair star, which we've done. Okay, in the shop. 1 gem. Not great. Salt shaker. Can I see what it is? I bought it. Whenever you eat food, gain an extra step. Okay. I would love to have a shovel. I think the shovel goes well with our idea of getting green rooms. Or I guess the salt shaker's okay. I just wanted to see what it does, and now we know what it does. So... oh well, okay. But we've taken the commissary. Something new. For once. I don't love these. I think we might have to just take the chapel. I have no money, which is actually the ideal time to take the chapel. It has no penalty, at least right now. Let's go this way. Maybe a dead end. Okay, I'd love to take the laboratory. I accidentally didn't pick it. I would love to take the terrace, too. I think this could be a permanent thing, and you always have to take the permanent upgrades, right? We've never been here. It has something to do with the shelter. There's potentially lots of info. Okay, he figured out how water works. Congratulations. There's a periodic table here with 2 things missing, but I forget how this works, but I think this is actually these. I don't know. It's been a long time. Okay, can't click on these, so those might be irrelevant. I guess the periodic table is relevant. Cinco Labs. Been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Yeah. Okay. That is kind of how things work around here. Just checking. Things. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room, not from the breaker box. Okay, that's flashing red now. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to click on it. Thank you. So it's a white memo, which I guess is true. Oh, hell. Left. Are there 12 switches on this? There's 10. Does this... Hang on. Let me check some things. Let me check the computer, and we'll come back to that. There's also... We've been to this room. This should be a C. I don't know where the other art piece is, but it should be a C in this room. And some more stuff. Doesn't look like any items for me. Let's check over here. Let's check the computer. Mount Holly Laboratory. Enter. Experiment setup. Free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Each time you find some trash... Okay. So cause and effect. Interesting. Huh. So we could... when we do one of these... No, we don't have a shovel. We could get a shovel. Imagine that's what the digging is. When you travel a hallway from another hallway. Seems very unlikely. I don't know if we've ever done that. We do want bedrooms. Bedrooms gives us steps. We could set our steps to 40. We gain stars in the observatory. So that would just juice it up. Or add 3 aquariums, which are one of every room. And they're pretty decent rooms. I like the star. The stars are more permanent than everything else, right? 1 star, it's like getting a observatory for the day. And I think we'll have a lot of bedrooms because we have the +5 for every bedroom. Research logs. We could pause the experiment and we can sign in. Yeah, blank is incorrect. No, wait, can I just try, like, send it? Log in. Capital A admin. Can I just try password real quick? Is it always capital? Hang on. I'm okay. I don't know. Just try something, just in case. Okay. Oh, red memo. Electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. Okay, well, that's a lie, so who cares? We're cut off here. But whatever. Okay, hang on. There's this. Periodic table of elements. And I think... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is going to spell something. Let's see, PU, then 2, what is that, like oxygen? PUS, okay. Okay, we're going to run back and forth a lot. Oh, hang on, I don't have the brush selected. Give me a second so I don't crash the stupid recording. I didn't have the layer select. Photoshop. Okay. PUS. I don't know if there's a better way than just run back and forth. I could take screenshots or something, but okay. That's just an H. So push. That one we can just know. All right. I've done chemistry in life. Okay. And then we can just confirm that's an H. Then TH, presumably a new word. Is this going to spell the? We're on 5. That one's a hard one to get to. Hang on. It's 4 above that. Okay. 3? Okay, maybe 3? I don't think there's just one that's E, right? Oh, maybe that's Einsteinium. Is Einsteinium just an E? No? Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. SM? Oh, it's on the 7th that way. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. EU. Maybe a separate word there with the U. We're on 7. 7 is 3 here. Push 3 up is what I'm getting. Then we could probably do 8 and 9 and okay, just memorize those positions real quick. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 8. That doesn't make any sense to me. Hang on. Did I screw that up? 8. 8 is right there. With something with an F. Hang on. Did I miss something, or are we just still figuring it out? I don't know where the words are is the thing. If this is spelling anything. 8, maybe it's just... Yeah, I don't know. Okay. 8. And then 9 is... 9 is right there. 10, 11. Okay. That's okay. So we hit 9, 10, 11. 12 is up there, and 12 is the end. NE. Push 3 up. Fit or 9. Up. Am I missing an A after 9? Where would be the A? hang on. So hang on. One is PU. 2 SH, right? No, the S then H, right? Okay. PU SH TH RE, unless this is wrong. Let me count this way. 1, 2, 3, 7. 7 across, second row. Might have something to do with these, but that might just be how the periodic table works. So it's really weird, because they can't fit it on one piece of paper. We get 5, then we go 6. And then 6 was EU, right? It's 7 across again on this bottom bit. Push 3. Then we get a P somewhere. And this is what, PF? Or is it just PA? Oh! Okay, so push 3 up after 9. I don't know what that means. Push 3 up after 9. I imagine it has something to do with this. Push 3 up after 9. The lights stopped flashing. But this still presumably has to be powered from the boiler room. So I guess we've solved this when we get a boiler room. Because it did stop flashing. And I guess flashing means it's wrong? So maybe that's it. Maybe it's just those 2 levers. Okay. Now we know. And we have the experiment running. Which is right here. We need to just send more bedrooms. We gain stars. And that seems great. You have no money. Oh, this is a winder. Here we go. But we get more steps back. Thank you, bedroom. And we have to go to the entrance hall into the spare room. Okay. Well, it has to be or we can reroll. I think the quarter is actually pretty good here. It gets us up, which is all we really need. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, we lose all the steps, but we get to branch. The library, we do have a book waiting for us, and this is a unusual rarity room, I believe. I do like the gymnasium. I kind of want to re-roll, but we have no resources, and I kind of want to save the dice. So let's send the library. Is this our book? Yes, this is Drafting Strategy 3. We've never seen 2. This is Kimberly Thompson, who was just in the lab. Oh, and there you go. It tells you today as well. We now know it's 1993. Or I think this is technically when I checked it. No, this is today. So that's another way you can see the date. Okay. Have gems while drafting. Thank you. Reader submitted gem strats. If you see gems, buy them. Make sure you check for gems where you are. Don't pass up wine cellar. It's very interesting that the other people in this world also draft the rooms. This is not just a me thing or an after death thing. Everybody's drafting the rooms. Draft early ranks first. Yeah, because you need keys, you need gems. So layout to the right demonstrates structurally weak. Yeah, because, I mean, they're leaving doors all over the place. Top 5 drafting combos. Cloister. Yeah, you want the terrace, and then you get the cloister, which I guess is just a lot of doors in the green room, but it costs 3 gems. Foyer drafted before Great Hall. Ooh! Okay, hallway doors are always unlocked, but it counts those 7. Interesting. Nursery, bunk room, classic. The office and the conference room. Attic. The more items you have, okay. The attic seems goated. 8 items. Some of those could be gems or dice or whatever, but they could also be, you know, the hammer and the magnifying glass and whatever else. Okay, yeah, the utility closet can do a lot of stuff. It does not mention the cabinet, or what I believe says cabinet. Turn lights off to prevent step loss. Garage door, west path. Okay, we knew those. Her ladyship's chamber. The next time you enter boudoir, gain 10. Next time you enter walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. Okay. Boiler room is what we need for the laboratory, yeah. Also for the garage. Interesting. What could that be? The laundry room, which we've seen. The furnace and pump room. Oh, laundry room is probably that blue laundry machine. I guess it's like a steam washer. I don't know. Dryer. I don't know. Furnace and pump room. Pump room controls water level in the estate and can interact directly with the pool. We've seen the pool room, I believe, but I passed it up for some reason. The aquarium, okay, makes sense. Greenhouse, kitchen, and several other features outside. The fountain. I don't think we've seen any other water outside, but the fountain, and I guess like the river, maybe? I don't know. Interesting. In the kitchen, you can see what's in the dining room. Yep. Bunk room, yep. Each time you solve a puzzle in billiard or parlor, the difficulty will slightly increase. Oh, shit. That explained the math was, it either has more steps or I don't know. Uh-oh. After drafting freezer. Cannot be drafted again. Okay. The next day. Which makes sense, so you couldn't like just stockpile the crap out of gems and money. Only one day. Draft rooms you've never seen before. Okay. That seems like it has nothing on it. And we can't do another one. Now we can open this, and I'm going to if this door opens. Because the trunk probably has a key in it, but just to make sure. Okay, this isn't locked. What the hell? These, second copies, I don't know if I want. Although we could get another nook with a key. We could get a lot of good rooms, actually. Oh, crap. I probably want that. The conference room is a classic, which, if we get a thing that spreads. The boiler room, I can't afford. Which sucks, because I want the lab to do the thing. Or we can send a reroll. Now, remember, the foundation. This seems like the key to the basement. I was going to say that the library, we have less common floor plans, so using a reroll here is pretty sick, because these are all rarer rooms. I think we have to. Okay. And it does not reset each day, which is interesting. Let me go up. I just want to see if there's anything up here. We get the classic weird stairs. We have our stat book and the other book. Now the book... This book had pictures, and it seemed like we could update this, so let me just see. This is all the same. Okay, and then this is stats and stuff. Just wanted to see if there were items. I'm going to open the trunk, and then we're going to go into the foundation, because that seems like a big, big step. And the trunks have had a lot of keys, so... Okay, a lot of money. If we find a locksmith, dope. We also have the commissary, so we can spend money. There's dirt in here. Okay. There's like an elevator. Can I? Okay, I can't fall in. Just checking. A room here, which we can't get to, and another door. Is there a lever for this, or what's the deal? It says this room does not reset every day. So I figure if I pull that down, we have it down, or we can go further down, or I don't know. Okay. Special keys. We have the silver key, and I think we need to use it. Kind of forgot about that one. Dark room is mid. I have no gems. Let's YOLO it on the dark room. Lights are gonna go out. I have no breaker box, but that's okay. It's locked. Okay, well. There could be items in here. I guess theoretically that I couldn't see. I don't know how to pull this lever. Now there is also the basement key that's in the antechamber. But maybe that's down here. We take the elevator to the basement from the foundation. I can't check out another book. I mean, we can go to the commissary and check on all that. Because we have money. And we don't need to go through the thing. The chapel, so we'll keep our $9. We can get a shovel, we can get a gem, we can get a key for 10. Are you kidding me? Okay. Can I get one more coin from anywhere? I suppose there could be one on the floor of anything. Kind of sucks I couldn't get the boiler room with the lab. I think we're cooked. Unless I can get a shovel, and there was dirt in the foundation. And the dirt could have anything. Theoretically, I don't know how it works because we haven't had a shovel before. So let's go digging. And maybe I can find a key in the dirt. And I believe that's the only dirt. Maybe there's dirt outside. Oh, there's also the trading post outside. And we have items, so hang on. Including a shovel. I completely forgot about that. Turnips, okay. 7 because of the salt shaker. These turnips go well with salt. I mean, everything does. Another turnip. There we go. Oh, I didn't even see the salt shaker the first time. It's got a nice little animation just to let you know. Okay, there's another one. Nope, that's the same one. My bad. Let's go outside. We have more steps, which is unfortunate because we're kind of screwed. But if I can trade, if I can sell my items or I can trade them for keys, we can continue, which is pretty good. Okay. Of course, it could all be screwed because our only continuation is the dark room, and I can't see anything, and I don't have a breaker box, so. Select trade. Salt shaker for magnifying glass. Send it. Shovel for compass. Send it. Compass for card keys. Card keys for coupon book. Save $1 on each purchase. Okay. So that's basically a coin. Compass, coupon book for compass. Okay, this is very interesting. I guess we'll take this, I don't know. Magnifying glass for a dice. Can I trade the dice away? Oh, hell. Okay, I kind of wanted the magnifying glass, but I don't know what we would do with it. We've already used it in the mail room. I don't think anywhere else has tiny text we can't read. There is, I mean, it doesn't matter right now, but the picture of the orchard in the dark room has a heart on that tree. the tree that is cut down in present times. But in the picture, there's a heart in a tree, and I don't know what the heart says. And that could still be the clue to the orchard. And we know the magnifying glass exists now, which means we might be able to see that with a magnifying glass, or the other pictures in the darkroom, because there's actually quite a lot. But of course, even if I kept the magnifying glass, the darkroom lights are off, and we can't see the pictures. Oh, damn it, there's a... Can I still trade for a shovel? Hang on. No. Once you get into this loop with the compass, you're stuck. I didn't see that. And maybe we can never take the dynamite. Maybe later. This rug doesn't do anything. Okay. So we're cooked. But that's okay. I don't. It wasn't the greatest of days, but we learned. We've learned about the lab. We've learned about the foundation. The library is such a goated room, I feel. And we have mail coming. We got the book from the library, obviously. We know at least some of what's up with the trading post. We didn't get any stars from the experiment, but oh well. What can you do? Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll call it there. We hit a good 30-something minutes on that. We filled in a lot. Just got cut off. Mostly because I think I took the library rather than the chapel that was up there. Something else was up there that was probably better. I need to figure out how to get more money. And I need to figure out how to get more gems, and I probably need to take green rooms instead of spending my gems on garbage. I don't know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the next one.